This is Amaranth.
And this is Eminence.
Come talk to me about.
Being too honest. What does that mean? What does it look like? And is there such a thing?
Definitely is, I've learned.
Really?
Definitely is such a thing.
I mean, I guess it depends on who you're talking to. Maybe they just can't handle the truth.
What? I didn't say I'd stop,
Okay.
but you can definitely be too honest.
What would be an example of you being too honest?
Um, Usually in different little situations, I guess maybe you can be too honest early on. Maybe that's more of what it is. Too honest early on, and then maybe later on in relationships, it gets harder to be too honest because you're more comfortable with that person. So the level of honesty without being offended is the ratio is a little higher.
I can see that. I can see that. But it sounds like they just again can't handle the truth when given to them.
It also depends how it's given.
I mean, yeah, definitely. You can either use a hammer or you could kind of slip it in.
Yeah, no innuendo.
No innuendo. I mean,
No,
if you,
PG.
but I feel like beside the point.
It's too early to go to tangent.
um, but I can see that. I can see that. I feel as though early on, be super honest, no surprises, and you're good.
Oh, I agree. I agree
See?
100%. A lot of people don't agree with that though.
And they're wrong.
Absolutely.
That's all there is to it.
Put in the comment section, you're wrong too.
Like no, because one of us has to be right since they're contrarian points of views, and you guys, if you don't agree, as you guys are wrong. That's
Absolutely, 100%. Because if just like talking about like children, especially if you're older, talking about like children or religion and stuff like that, like that's the stuff that you should talk about and you should be honest about it.
I was about to say, I feel like those aren't the ones we're referring to. I mean, the most popular example I feel like is the "Do I look fat in this?" example that people is like.
Why is that your most popular?
Mine, I don't own that. It's probably the most popular example
Oh, I
come
guess
up with.
I wouldn't have
I
thought
was
of
about
that.
to say, really?
No, I would
When
not
it comes
have.
okay, well, Amber is on a different level.
I just wouldn't have. I don't know what I would have thought of, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
See, and so the question is, would you be honest in that instance if it did?
Well, see, the difference is, with me is most people that know me know that I am honest, so they probably wouldn't ask me if they didn't really want the answer to that question.
So your answer is you would be honest.
Oh yes.
Okay, that's all. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's just the most common example most people give is these are situations in which you would lie usually.
Yeah.
Or even, and I'm sorry for the kids out there, Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, just all that.
I don't. If and when I have kids, I don't think I'll partake in that. Santa is me and your mother. That's who Santa is. We bust our butt to get you the stuff. Easter Bunny, nah, Jesus. Um,
But Jesus isn't going around laying down chocolate eggs.
you don't know what he did. The Bible could just left that out.
I mean, I feel like I'm the one who put down the chocolate eggs for you to find, so I very much know that was.
Oh, you mean that? Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not the religious aspect of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
But
you're right.
the acts of, hey, the Easter Bunny left you like, nah, that was your mommy.
That's true. Yeah.
We hid the eggs in the bush, so if you don't find it, we're all in for a horrible surprise.
That's very true. I don't.
Yeah.
I think I'll do the dye, but we'll eat them. I'm not gonna hide the real eggs. I'll hide the chocolate ones.
They would just melt, and you have a whole bunch of infestation, just ants everywhere.
Right.
Just,
So I would like make some real eggs, and then we can eat them afterwards. Maybe put them in some tuna.
I think as long as you keep track of where they went to go find the eggs, like you didn't get the egg up there, so
But
I'm
I
gonna grab
can't
that.
promise myself that I would.
You're right, but hopefully something else eats it or something.
Hopefully,
And don't hide it, around your house. Hide in the neighbor's yard.
I would do that, and you'll be my neighbor
The other neighbor.
on the other side.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Honesty. We definitely get off track very.
That
easily.
was all. We do. We do get off track easily, but it all was related to the Easter Bunny. Being honest about the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, I would. That's just the kind of stuff I don't care to lie
Avoid it.
about. Like just lying for no reason. Like just
But there is a reason. And you know that when they go to school or class or wherever and they're with their friends are going to be talking about Santa Claus, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, all these things.
yeah.
And your child's going to be the only child is like, that's stupid.
Yeah, I'll try and instill in them, and it would be very hard at a young age. I will try to just let them be like, hey, just let them believe what they want to believe. If they ask you, that's on them. Like, they'll learn early, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. But
if your 5-year-old friend asks you about what you think, you'd be like, I'm about to break your whole life.
yeah, I'm about to destroy your world with my facts. FAX. Yeah, so you can't really tell a 5-year-old that, though. You can't just be like, hey, if the other kids ask you about this stuff that you know is a lie,
just go with it.
yeah. No, but they're not gonna.
They're
My mama said.
they will say my mama said, my dad said, and that's fine. I think you can instill that. It's like you let them know that different people believe different things, and it's like, and that's okay. Let them. If they ask you what you think, free reign to tell them.
Right.
I feel like you can tell that. I feel like you can instill that. And in fact, me and my brother were instilled with that because we didn't believe in Santa Claus, but we knew about Saint Nick, who is a real person.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Claus is not. We knew to differentiate that.
Mm-hmm.
The conversation doesn't really come up when everyone just assumes that you think the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, Santa Claus got me this. What'd you get? And you just like, I got this. Not Santa Claus isn't real. My mom and dad got me this. Like, you don't have to say all that. You'd be like, oh, I got this. And then that's the main point of that conversation. You've answered the question. Everyone goes home happy.
I feel like that's crazy thinking for a 5-year-old. I'm not sure they would go that route.
Well, usually they ask, not that the thinking part went that route, but usually ask, hey, what'd you get? Oh, I got this. And sometimes you just excited.
Well, that would be fine.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Yeah. You don't have to literally think, oh, you're stupid. My mom and dad got me this, but whatever. No.
Oh well, then shame on you if you're just being mean about it. Even if you're 5, shame on you, 5-year-olds.
I mean, yeah, if you want to be mean about it, you could be. For one, I applaud your 5-year-old if they had that whole thought process. I'd be like, you go, kid.
Well, yeah, if they're just like, intellectually,
right,
and takes a sip of tea with their pinky out.
Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
I think exactly what I want my child to be like. Kind of like Timmy. What's his name? Timmy? Not South Park Timmy.
Timmy.
No. Not
Timmy Turner?
No. Not Timmy Turner.
He wasn't like that.
No. Maybe it was Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Again, not South Park Jimmy.
You're just like pointing at your phone. Like, I don't know what that means.
YouTube guy with Bartholomew.
Oh, yes.
I want my child to grow up like that.
What is his name?
I feel like it's Timmy.
It might be. We'll have to look at it later.
To be honest, we don't remember his name. If he puts out more skits with the little child version of Bartholomew, we will then be like, yeah, that's him.
That's the guy.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember the YouTuber's name or his channel.
I don't think I ever knew.
Oh,
I think it just comes across my screen so much.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, he is. I enjoy him. And we're just like, we enjoy this guy and we don't know his name, so don't.
But we're honest about it. We didn't lie. That was like, hey, yeah, I know his name. I just don't feel like mentioning him right now. No, we're honest.
I definitely would mention him if I could, because he's cool.
Yeah, and a lot of people that we watch. But of course, we're biased because we watch them.
That's true. I do watch people I don't like, though.
I don't.
I do, just so we can try and be a little well-rounded. I don't like watch it regularly, but I try and...
If it's informative, I get that. Because the more information you know, the more honesty you can put out there, even if you don't agree with what information you have.
Exactly.
See? All rounding back up to honesty, so you can't say we're off topic.
Even though they will anyway. I'm sure one of the people I know that watches is going to say something, because they always do, and they're hilarious.
Tell them to say it in the comment section.
I will tell them that.
I'll tell them that. Yeah, interaction helps.
Tell them that tomorrow.
Yeah. And every day afterwards.
Well, actually, I can't tell them that tomorrow about this one, because this one
won't go up until next week.
Maybe. I don't know. Whatever you order, you decide to put it in. Yeah.
I'm the master.
I guess now you have to.
Yeah.
Because you said it.
Not really, because they don't know when we record it.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Whenever next week
Today is. I'm just kidding.
Deceitful, but haven't lied yet.
No, not at all. I guess too honest isn't a thing. It's just you can be not tactful when you're honest. If somebody's asking you, do they look fat, and you're gonna be honest about it, you can be reasonable.
That is not flattering on you.
Yeah. Which I feel is also still different from that question. Because you don't have, just because it's not flattering doesn't mean you look fat. It just might mean like, hey, I know what your body looks like, and that dress makes you look a completely different way.
So, and I get that, but I feel like the main point of the question to see if you're going to wear said outfit,
Yeah.
me telling you it's not flattering is the best way to be like,
Exactly.
maybe
Yeah, I
not.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, that's probably the best way you can say that. Because I randomly don't like a lot of like wedges, like wedge shoes.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Oh, that was very
Not all
passionate.
of them, but there are a lot of them, especially like the
Hey,
wooden,
wedges.
the wooden
Cut
looking
it out.
ones. Yeah, cut it out. The wooden looking ones.
I got you.
Like I'm just like, ugh. Like what are you doing in this world? So I let people know that, and I'm like, I still want you to wear what you want to wear. Like wear what makes you happy, what makes you feel comfortable.
Just not around you.
But you can wear it around me. But I'm gonna say something. I'm just gonna be like, I hate those, and I'll leave it at that. I won't harp on it the whole night.
Oh, okay.
But I'll just be like, I hate those, and you know I'll say it, so it's good.
Now, are you only saying it to whoever you're with, or are you just saying it to like anybody? And
Like
everybody
randos?
who's wearing those? Hey, randos, acquaintances, friends, partners.
No, I'm not saying it to randos because they're not asking for the honesty, and they
Okay.
quite honestly don't deserve it. Because
Oh.
I'm like, I don't know who you are. You don't deserve my honesty. So, no, it's
Okay.
usually people I know or even care about a little bit.
So acquaintances then.
Yeah, even acquaintances.
I feel like I wouldn't tell an acquaintance because it wouldn't be worth my time. I'm like, nah, I don't care what you do.
Well, that's on them. That's on them. Somebody asked me a question at work, and they're like, "Hey, what's your favorite anime?" And I was like,
Mind your business.
"No." I was like, I just said no. That was my answer. I was like, no, and they're like guessing, and they got it right on the first guess, and I was just like, no. And then after they named like 5 or 6, I was like, you said it already, but I'm not gonna tell you which one it was, and I just like walked away.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Cool.
that was a lie initially, and then honesty afterwards.
Well, I don't think the no was in reference to is it this one. I felt like the no was just like I'm not gonna answer you.
Yes,
That's
is what I was intending.
Time.
So that's what I do. I'm also not an open person, so if you're talking to me and I don't feel connected to you, I'm probably not going to tell you stuff.
See, and I don't feel connected to acquaintances, but I feel like I'm open. I feel like most acquaintances are acquaintances because they don't take an interest, and so while I am open, I was like, if you don't take the time to ask a question, I'm not gonna give you any. I don't just throw information out there, but if you ask, I'll most likely answer.
I will not.
Oh, see,
I will just say no.
clearly.
If you ask me a question I don't want to answer to, I will just say no.
Oh yeah, I mean, if
Like,
I
what's your
don't
favorite
wanna
color?
answer it-
No.
Yeah, if I don't want to answer it, that's a different thing. Because then I'll probably skate around it and be like,
No.
I appreciate you, asking this question, taking an interest in me.
I'm shaking my head. So they can't. I'm shaking it, but they can't see me shake my head. I'm shaking my head no.
He's shaking his head yes.
No. Dang it! I didn't think about that. The implications.
So yeah, because if you're trying to take the time to take an interest, I appreciate it. But if it has to be something like deeply personal though for me to be like, I'm not gonna answer this. My favorite anime, I'd be like, I'll tell you it, and then if you take the time to watch it, like we can have something to talk about.
Absolutely not.
I feel like in order to do what you did, I had to be like, I don't like you, and I do not want this to go any further, so I'm cutting this off right here.
No, there are people that I don't dislike, but I know I don't want a further friendship. My friendship is kind of reaching its limit at this point in my life, and I don't know how many more I can take. And B, I just get feelings about people usually immediately when I meet someone. So I kind of decide then and there, like, if I even want to entertain your friendship.
I don't get feelings often about meeting people. Some people, you vibe it right away. You're like, oh, yeah, these are real cool people. Other people, I'm like, every time you talk, I just want you to stop. And then I was like, I don't have the energy to fight this feeling every time. So I just try not to be around you. I still try to be very much in the way of respectful and be like, I'm not gonna be rude about it, but at my earliest convenience, I'm getting away from you. And
well, no, I won't be rude. But if you take my honesty and bluntness as rude, then I mean, there's nothing I can do about that.
be less blunt.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, I didn't say you had to. I'm just saying there's something you can do about it. And I would say that there's something you can do by hitting the like button and the subscribe button. So, do that. Be honest with the like and subscribe button. You can with the dislike button. I'd much rather you lie to us about that.
No, I feel like if you did hit the dislike button, you would be lying. Don't lie to yourself. Just like it.
Yeah. I mean, if you made it all the way here, might as well hit the like button.
Yeah.
Unless you just enjoy self-torture, which, hit the like button anyway. You can get more of it.
There are masochists out there.
That's why I said it.
But yeah, comment, subscribe, do all of the things, and we love you guys. We will talk to you next time. You just snap.
Did a finger gun.